in this topic we are going to discuss about the library, the props and the layers. Alright, so let's go one by one. Basically in the images you can upload the images you like. So the reason what I'm saying is, let's say we can go into the props and you can find the props you like. For example, let's go into the home and daily, and for example doors and windows, and you can choose any props you like. But sometimes when we have some story in the mind, we do not get the required props or images what we want, right? So at that time what we can do, we can go to, nowadays AI is there, right? So you can generate the images using the AI and you can upload it in here. So I have some images, so let's go into the upload, and in upload images, let me choose some of the images what I have. So I have these 4 images, I can choose all 4 and I can upload it. Alright, so in the first images there's a boy, right? He's basically playing a football. Alright, so this is like this, and let's say on the next slide I would like to explain what are the equipment he's going to use. So I can use some some equipment, I can use some guidelines, so I can place it proper as per the margin. So these are the equipments he can use. I want to explain as per my studio, right? Let me disable it. Alright, so this is how it's going to be. So basically in the uploading you can upload any images you want, and then after that you can apply the animation. Since this is basically image, so I would not say sketch it, but you can sketch it if you want. But let's have some demonstration how it is going to be look like. So let me do the sketching. It is going to take few seconds to apply the sketching animation, and once that is done, then we can select the hand what we want, and let me select one of these hand and let's give it a trial how it look like. All right, so it's very fast, so let's do this. Let me just increase the timing. So what I can do, I can go into the animation, and there are duration, I can increase the duration for the animation. Let's say 5 seconds or to have, and 0.5 second which is delay, it will wait for 5 seconds for starting before the next slide. All right, now let's give one more try how it look like now. So it is going to draw, but sometimes we want it doesn't have to be sketch full image like this, but we can just give it different animation. So we can just give it a fade in, but make sure this is 5 seconds we give already. So let's see how it's going to become, right? It's going to take about 5 seconds to fade in, right? So it's up to you, how much duration do you want to give it to this specific image or animation. So as per this equipment, I think this is going to be look better when you apply the sketch, because the object is small. But let's have a look upon how it's going to look like. So let me also apply sketch to this and to this. Alrighty, now let me just apply the hand animation, this, and you have to just wait before applies this animation, right? So once I select this, I have to just click upon this, and you can see the save is going on, right? Now I can select once again and say, see the save is going on, which means when you select and apply the hand animation, it is going to save that specific tool, right? So let's see this. All right, so we can see the difference, how hand is going to switch between one to other, right? So let's have some play animation, see how it goes. Okay, this is a different hand and that's a different hand, right? So let me give some more animation timing, let's say 4 seconds, just to sketch it properly. And for this also 4 seconds, for this 4 seconds. You can adjust the timing as per your animation requirement. Now let's see how it goes at this point. So this is going to sketch in a detail little bit, right? And same applies for that. So the animation or the objects which are basically the 2D or sometimes small or 3D, you can get the good animation feeling. But if you apply the sketch for this, you might see like it is going to be paint rather than sketching, right? But it's up to you, like if you like to sketch it, you can sketch it, right? So this is like all about, you know, uploading the custom images you can upload. But let's say you want to select the props, so all you can do is you can just go to props, and let's say I want to some images related to transportation. I can just search transport, and let's see, I can see all these transportation related. Let me select one of the buses and this car. Okay, so I have selected two props, so I can make it bigger like this and make it like this. I'm going to have an accident, something like this, so like this, and I can apply the animation for them, like sketch for this and the sketch for this as well, right? So I can also apply some of the duration for the animation, and then after that, of course, we are going to apply some hand styling. Let's apply for this as well, right? Now let's see how the result is going to be for this props. Alrighty. Okay, so basically what we have done, we have uploaded the custom images based upon your requirement. We can select the props based upon your requirement again. Now the last one is the layer. So you can see the layers are basically the slide wise. So if I click upon this layer, I can see only one image, but if I click upon this slide, we can see the three images. So they are basically in sequence wise, from top to bottom. It is going to show you which image is going to drop first. So in our animation, the football was first, right? So if I click upon football, it's going to be like this image. If I click on this is net. But let's say I want this image to be draw third, you know, not second. I want shoes to be draw second, right? So let me do something like sequence, and if I go in here, I can select the shoes, net, and I can just pull it down so that the shoes is going to be the second, right? So, and you can also notice from top to down, it's going to be sequence from 1 to 3, which means first is going to draw this. But if I select upon, let's say, the third image, it is also going to indicate you the image on the third slide and what time it's going to be appear, right? If I select shoes, it's going to select this one, right? But let's say if I switch the shoes to the third place, for example, let me switch it to the third place, you can notice it has been switched to the third place, right? So you can like also notice, like, you know, how in the what sequence they are going to play the animation. So let's do the animation once again, just to make sure they are going to animate in the sequence. Okay, shoe is the second. Alright, so the third is the net, right? So that is how you can like use the layers to make the sequence wise animation you like, right? So this is all about the library, the props and the layers you can use for your animation. So this is for now, and I'll see you in the next one.